Alright, hey traders, today's October the 2nd, 2012, and in this video I'm going to give you guys a market update and my current positions and expectations for the markets going forward over the next couple of weeks to days. So in the past couple of days in the S&P, well in equities in general, we've seen basically choppy action. We had a very nice sell-off from the 1460 level on the S&P all the way down to 1425, which is a major 35-point drop in basically a day and a half. That was a very, very nice drop from these highs that we saw on the QE3 and ECB pump earlier in the September month. And we, understandably, we've come back and we're trying to find some support in this 1420, 1430 area, and so far it's been holding very well. The worry that we've seen over the last couple of days is that every gap up has been basically sold off, and we haven't had much follow through. So people following the trend in the S&P right now, in equities right now, are just waiting. Essentially, we're buying the market right here with a small stop below this swing low here, and we're expecting a push back to new all-time highs. So I continue to be long equities due to this highly favorable reward to risk opportunity. And I do believe that we can see a pushback to the 1450 level over the next couple of days. And if we could get above that area, we should easily see 1470. I also pieced into a little bit of Apple today. I really like how we pushed below this major support line, which was that black line. I rarely trade individual securities, but I think Apple needs some attention as we've seen a pretty spectacular drop over the last 2 weeks since September 21st. So I like how we broke below the support level, yet we didn't see any major capitulation. We also do have this area right here as secondary support, which is where I think stops should be placed on Apple longs. But essentially, we broke below the support level but did not see any major fall through, so I was able to take a position at a good price at around 654 just after this major up bar here. If we can make a move here back to the 700 level, I'd be very happy on this small risk. So this is a great reward to risk trade in Apple here. So I continue to be long equities and Apple at these prices. I do not have any positions in commodities right now. Specifically, oil has been relatively range bound for the past 2 weeks after the major drop we saw mid-September, which is obviously understandable. Gold has been also in a range after the major move we've seen from inflation expectations picking up on the back of central bank action. And currencies, I do have a position in the euro. I just really like the technical picture here, this pullback we've seen, and the unrelenting support from the ECB to support the eurozone. So I think the euro continues to be a decent long here. Very small stop on this as well. And I also am short bonds, just as I think the reward to risk short here is very nice, and there's a lot of potential to go lower after we potentially break out of this very large range we've seen. So positioning to the short side seems attractive to me. So those are my positions and my expectations going forward, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video.